as Texas approaches a midterm election year, one of the biggest questions facing our state, what will our congressional district map look like? The map determines which areas of the state members of Congress represent.
And all eyes are on the U.S. Supreme Court to make a decision on what maps will be used ahead of the campaign filing deadline. Capitol correspondent Dylan McKim provides some context.
As it stands on Monday, this is the congressional map that will be used in the upcoming elections, which is great news for Republicans. That's because it's designed to help give them 5 additional seats in Congress for their party. But this fight is far from over. So let's break down what's being argued in court.
Less than a week ago, Democrats across the nation were celebrating when a federal court ruled in their favor, saying there was evidence that Texas's new congressional map was racially gerrymandered. The court temporarily blocked its usage in upcoming elections. Attorney General Ken Paxton appealed that ruling to the Supreme Court, arguing this decision came too close to an election. Congressional candidates have already started campaigning in certain districts. He also argued the court disregarded judicial precedent when making its decision. Paxton's appeal asked the Supreme Court to block the lower court's ruling by December 1st. On Friday, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito temporarily paused the lower court's ruling until the Supreme Court could make a decision. Governor Greg Abbott was in Hays County shaking hands with supporters on Saturday. There, he defended the new map, saying the state legislature's intent was for partisan gain only.
We know for a fact that there is no racial bias whatsoever.
Democratic Congressman Lloyd Doggett, whose re-election bid rests on which map will be used in the midterm elections, said Monday he's still confident he'll run for re-election, saying in a statement, quote, "I remain hopeful of a final ruling within the next 10 days, affirming the Trump-Abbott map is an illegal racial gerrymander, which should not be used in the upcoming election." Ultimately, 9 Supreme Court justices will have to decide whether or not to block the lower court's ruling. And although the court is controlled by Republican-appointed judges, Republican leaders know anything can happen.
Anybody who says they know for certain how a court will rule will lie to you about other things as well.
In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
The Democratic-backed plaintiffs filed multiple responses to Paxton's appeal this afternoon. They defend the court's ruling and ask the Supreme Court to deny the Attorney General's request. When the Supreme Court will make its ruling is unknown, and the filing deadline for congressional candidates is December 8th.
And the last time a primary was delayed, it was triggered by a court battle over redistricting. At the end of 2011, the U.S. Supreme Court froze elections in the states. That was because a map drawn by the legislature was struck down in the courts, or it was stuck in the courts, I should say. It was stuck there waiting for clearance under the Voting Rights Act. The Supreme Court would eventually throw out that map, saying that it showed evidence of discrimination against minorities, and instead the state used interim maps drawn by a San Antonio federal court. The state was supposed to hold primaries in March of 2012, but it was delayed till April 3rd. And because the court still hadn't made a decision, it was pushed back again to May.
Lawmakers draw new maps every 10 years just after the census report is released. But this decade was a little different. In 2021, the census was released after being delayed because of COVID. So that's when Governor Greg Abbott called a special session to redraw the congressional map. Lawmakers passed a map that ensured new seats would go to Republicans. That was immediately changed in court, and eventually another special session would be called to draw the current maps being debated.